Hi, I'm Rolf Perelius with Shooter's Paradise. I'd like to take a moment and talk to you about situational awareness. We hear all the time that you have to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on around you in order to stay safe and stay out of the clutches of the criminal. While this is true, there's a bit more to it than that. That's what I'd like to address. Author Mark McYoung likes to say that awareness without knowledge is paranoia. I had an incident as a very experienced firearms instructor where a individual quite young, very wise in the ways of the streets, got very close to me with a gun in his hand. It's caused me to sit down and reevaluate a lot of stuff and go looking for the warning signs that I need to be looking for. And I found quite a few things that didn't know about before, and I'd like to share some of that with you. We've put together a list of 10 things we think people should be looking for. And I'm going to name 2 of them in this video. I'll do some other videos to cover some of the other stuff. This is number 4 and number 5 in our list of 10. It includes the witness check and the weapons check. So the witness check is really a very interesting thing, and it stands out like a sore thumb once you're aware of it. The witness check is a quick scan to see if there's anyone in the area that can interfere with a criminal from doing what he's doing. And it would look very similar to this. That would be a witness check. And seeing this, in addition to a couple other warning signs, will let you know that this person has some bad intentions for you. If you were to take an action to protect yourself in this case, you would probably need to be able to explain why you did what you did. You need to remember that anytime we do anything to protect ourselves, which involves hurting another person, we're going to have to explain why we did what we did at some point or another, hopefully with an attorney sitting beside us. So a good way to articulate that this witness check was actually something that showed malice on the part of the attacker is that he was only looking to see if there was anyone close by that could interrupt him. And the way we know this, and the way we know that he wasn't just looking for his friend, is because it was a quick scan just looking to see who's close by. If I'm looking for my friend, and let's say my friend is 5 feet tall, I'm going to stop at every person I come across that's about 5 feet tall to see, is that really them? So that would be an example of a scan looking for my friend. It's going to start and stop based on who I come across. If I'm just looking for anyone, there'll be no starting and stopping in the scan. So that's a way I can articulate that this is what this indicated, which is very important. The other thing that we're going to discuss is a weapons check. So you'll see these things in tandem oftentimes, and what the weapons check will look like is it's almost a subconscious thing that we human beings do. When I know I'm going to need something that I normally have on me, I'll check to make sure I have it just before I engage in the activity that I need it in. In this case, the bad guy needs his gun. So he's going to check and make sure he has his gun by bumping himself, right? He'll take his wrist and bump, and this would be in a case where the gun was put in the waistband there. If it's on the belt on the side, if that's where he normally carries it, you might see a bump here, right? And so how can we, and this is very obvious, the moment you see it, you know exactly, oh, that's a weapons check, and you know right then to get the heck out of there. So the way we can articulate this and explain to the law enforcement officer that we have to talk to about why we did what we did, hopefully with our attorney sitting beside us, the way we can address this is to say, well, this is very similar to me when I'm going to go pay for my gasoline at the gas station to bump my back pocket to make sure I've got my wallet in my pocket. And nobody carries their wallet on the side or in the front right here. This is a place where you carry a gun. So this would be a way that I could explain it, which is an incredibly important part of this. Knowing what to look for empowers me because I know exactly what it is. And then being able to explain my actions to others based on this is critical also. So this is a very empowering thing. In the incident that I was mentioning, when this guy got within 6 feet of me with a pistol in his hand. Of course, it was hidden. I missed 3 indicators. I looked right at him and saw him do 3 things, but I didn't understand what they were at the time. Today I do, and today I would see it, and I would get the heck out of there. Trust me, far better to turn tail and run than to deal with somebody 6 feet away with a loaded firearm in his hand. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to be doing several more videos. This is number 4 and number 5 on our list. And pay attention and check back in and see some more videos. It might be interesting to you. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.